How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another FUTMAS review on the channel. It's the one everyone wanted, with the price nobody wanted. It is FUTMAS Sissoko, of course, which everyone predicted would get a FUTMAS card. He has got a FUTMAS card, and his price, 280k on the Xbox and on the PlayStation. It's a very, very expensive SBC. 286s for an 84 rated squad. Mental. Absolutely mental. But will this card justify the price? That is what we're going to find out today. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring that hype. Smash that like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here, especially with the likes. 1,000, that would be amazing for possibly the better cards of FUTMAS. Potentially, the one everyone wanted. You guys wanted to see this review, and that's why I spent the coins to get this card. I've got Acuna as well. He is on the right, what's his name? Is it, no, Marcos Acuna or something like that? I've got him as well. We're going to have him on the left wing in terms of the position today. We're going to play 4-2-3-1 with Sissoko at CDM alongside SEN. So it should be a good test for Sissoko. Remember, lads, if you do want to check out any of my socials, Marshall89YT on the Instagram, Marshall89HD over on the Twitter. And if you do subscribe, make sure you click that bell as well. That would be massively appreciated. I'll be able to keep tabs of every single review I upload on this channel. With Icon subs coming out very soon, you can expect Icon reviews very, very soon. But in terms of Sissoko, you will play CDM in the 4-2-3-1, like I did say. And in terms of the SBCs, you needed to commit to both 86s. The first one, pretty self-explanatory. It is an 86 with one French player. I went for the high 86s, well, higher than 86s. I went for an 87 Bernardo Silva, an 88 rated Ikson, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, and an 85 Lopez. Godin is also in there, so it's a very, very expensive one, because if you're feeling like a Thiago Silva, I'm feeling like 30k minimum for a Thiago Silva, Marquinhos just less than that, Ikson about 30k, 40k, so it all adds up, lads. It all adds up. Even if you've got untradables in your squad, it still adds up, and it's still the opportunity cost. Because see, if you said, I did this and it cost me 20k, lads, you've spent at least maybe 100 and well over 100. Instead of costing you 20k, you spent 260k in terms of untradables. So that's still a value on those cards to you. Maybe this is one SBC that you do want to do, but lads, it's a very expensive one. The second one is another 86 rated squad. This time with a Premier League player. This one was a little bit cheaper because Premier League keepers right now, they are very high in terms of rating. You look at Lloris, you look at De Gea, Edison, Alisson, they are high rated, but the price can be quite stumbling. He's got Vertonghen, well, he's got Vertonghen, I've got Vertonghen in there, I've got Alderweireld in there, the midfield is Neuer in there, so that brings the rating up. Chiellini also brings the rating up, and I just went for a few 83s from the likes of Banega to Daley Blind, 9 Golan, 84 Mandzukic, 83 Milik, and an 82 Politano. In terms of Sissoko then, lads, let's have a look at the card in general. He's got 6'2" in terms of height, his high work rates. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. He's a powerhouse in midfield. Now, if you guys cast your mind back to the start of the game, even now, people are using this normal card. He's a very sought-after card on this game, is FUTMAS Sissoko, because of those high work rates and his power. His sheer power is tremendous on this game. And, yeah, the high work rates, they come in handy, man. He's right foot primarily, and in terms of weak foot, it doesn't really need that as a CM unless you're going to get him forward into the box. And free-star skills as well, it doesn't really matter with Sissoko. As for his in-game stats, as you're about to see, he's got pace, but it's more sprint speed than acceleration. I just want to bring something up here, boys, to just have a little look at the card, but a look at the upgrade on the card. So it was 81, it's went to 84, and the upgrades, it's went up quite a lot in terms of passing, shooting, 5 and 4. Physical +3, but it's mainly +2 in certain areas. So stamina's went up, +3, I do believe, to 84. Strength has went up +3 as well, to 93. He's a very, very good card in this game. So he's got 76 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, which I've already told you. 88 attacking position, 68 finishing, which isn't good. His finishing is actually quite bad in this game. Getting into the right areas, his finishing isn't that great. 89 shot power, he can rattle shots on this game, but he doesn't have the accuracy once he does shoot. 72 long shots, 67 volleys, so shooting isn't really Sissoko's forte. In terms of passing, I found him a good passer. 80 vision, 87 short pass, 80 long pass, and 79 curve. His dribbling, it speaks volumes when the ball control is 83, the dribbling stat is 87, the reactions are 85, and then your agility is 66 and 60 balance. I mean, that's just not good enough for a dribbler in this game. But with Sissoko, you don't want him for his dribbling, you want him for his power. Look at the physicals, boys. 94 stamina, 93 strength and 87 aggression. That is tremendous. In terms of defending, 84 interceptions. He's got 86 stand tackle and 85 slide tackle. So you can boost that up with like an anchor or something like that, and it would benefit the card. Or a shadow would be literally one of the perfect chem styles for this card. In terms of me, I went for engine. I just want to boost that agility up and balance up. I don't really like stiff like CDMs and stuff like that, or center midfielders, because playing two formations today, 4-2-3-1 and a 4-1-2-1-2. So lads, with that being said, let's get into the gameplay highlights for Musa Sissoko. So here we go into the gameplay clips, lads, and I recorded that intro without the Elgato key light on, so that was my bad. I didn't have the lights on. You would have seen me in the dark, so yeah, I've stepped in the light, boys. And Sissoko, I thought he was going to do that straight away with a long shot. Great save by the goalkeeper again. Doesn't quite have the accuracy on the shots, but he definitely has a shot power to trouble many a keeper on this game. What he brings to the table, though, is mainly the power. The power of Sissoko is nuts, and I'm talking about his top speed. Once he does get going, he's like a train. He's very hard to stop. His tackling is tremendous. His defensive awareness is very, very good as well. 84 interceptions, but it's his strength and aggression. 93, 87. That is amazing with this card. And he gets into positions to win the ball back. And when he does win the ball back, you know about it, because your opposition is normally on the floor when Sissoko wins the tackle. He scored one goal for me. You just seen it there. It was a penalty. And honestly, the penalty wasn't even that accurate, to be honest. But it just went in. Now, I'm going to show you the replay of this penalty, because why didn't the keeper just like stick his left toe out or his right toe out and save the ball? I'll never know. Look, the keeper, in most of the sides, just kick the ball. I don't know what that is all about. But then this is what Sissoko generally does in midfield. He links the play well. He's got good passing on this game, and he can motor on. He's very hard to stop, but if you add in the dribbling, he's very easy to stop, because he's not a dribbler on this game. And dribbling's going to be one of the cons with this card. He's simply not a dribbling midfielder. A dribbling midfielders go, you've got like similar to Sissoko, maybe Allen. Allen's got 4-star skills, and he's a better dribbler than Sissoko, if you get what I'm saying. So you've got midfielders like that, and then you've got your powerhouses, your Battaglias, your Vieiras, your Musa Sissokos. He is a battle horse in midfield. A battle horse? Is that even a thing? But he's a powerhouse, boys. He's a powerhouse in midfield. He is just an engine in the engine room, and that is what he does give you in game. In terms of the cons that he gives you, dribbling, finishing. If you play him centre midfield and he does get into an area, don't go for the finesse, don't go for the subtle shot, the placements or anything like that. Just lever it, boys. He's got shot power. He literally doesn't have anything else when it comes to finishing. He's got 68 finishing. He's got 72 long shots, 67 volleys and 77 composure. He's not going to be that composed in front of goal. So this is what you want to normally do. Just level the ball. That one, it didn't have the accuracy. And when he's finishing, I didn't expect it to have the accuracy either. In terms of pros with this card, you've got the power. Like I said, he's just dynamic on this game, especially with the power that he's got. The tackling is tremendous, and especially his stand tackle. His slide tackle is good as well, which you will see in the next clip, I do believe. He performs an amazing slide tackle on the comeback after a counter-attack. Yeah, the work rate of this card, I really do like. High work rates. Normally, you're on the go all game long, and with Sissoko, he's definitely that. So he's on the go all game long, and he's very, very hard to stop once he gets motor and stuff like that. As you see, the sack build up here, he cuts the ball in, and it doesn't quite go in. But look at this, boys. Sissoko's chasing him down. He's hounding his opponents. Look at this. He takes a wrong touch inside, bang, out of the game. Simple as that. He's a very good tackler on this game. Stamina, of course, high work rates. You need good stamina. Sissoko has fantastic stamina of 94, which you can see on the best stats on the right-hand side of your screen. The worst stats coming in as agility and balance. The other pro will be his passing. I found his passing good enough, man. 87 short pass, 80 vision, and 80 long pass. He was very assured with his passing, let's just say that. Held possession, recycled possession, and did what a CDM, so centre mid, should do in this game. So lads, do you reckon he's value? Should we find out? Let's get into the overall rating for Musa Sissoko. So I can answer that very quick, lads. No, he's not worth the value. You compare him to other CDMs on this game. Even in the Premier League, Kante is arguably the normal Kante as well. Better than Sissoko. Actually, it's not even an argument, lads. Kante is better than Sissoko on this game at CDM and centre midfielder. Sissoko's a powerhouse. Everyone knows that. He knows that he puts himself about in the game. He what's the word for it? He stamps his kind of, I don't know the words anymore, I've really lost the words. He stamps his mark on opponents with the tackling, because his tackling is tremendous. His strength, his aggression, he wins the ball back, but so does Kante on this game. Honestly, lads, if you got the coins or anything like that, and I'd go Kante. I would definitely go Kante. He's tradable. He's arguably cheaper. I don't know the price of a Kante now, but honestly, I'd probably go Kante. Sissoko is like 290,000 coins as of right now, slash 280,000 coins on the Xbox, and I just don't see the value in it whatsoever. So Kante will come in, his normal card by the way, at 248,000 coins. He's cheaper and better. In my opinion, Kante is cheaper, better, faster, stronger, well, not stronger literally, but because he's only got 73 strength, but he's just the better player in my opinion. So Kante would be the one I'd go for. So value for coins, he's not value. He's not worth, and I would say that for the card, because if you're asking me, is Sissoko FUTMAS worth it? No, he's not. Simple as that. Gets a 6.8 from myself, which isn't a very good rating in that category. In terms of overall rating, that's a good rating, 8.6. He's good, but he's not Kante. Let's just say that, lads. If you're thinking about getting a cheaper alternative to Vieira as well, he's not on Vieira's level. Yes, he is box to box, but CDM and defensive abilities, Vieira is better, simply put. 8.6 is good though, it's a good rating for myself. He's got the power, he's got the pace once he does accelerate up, because acceleration isn't too bad for a CDM on this game. His passing is good enough, his box to box abilities are sensational, so I think an 8.6 is deserved. In terms of enjoyment rating, there's so much enjoyment you can get out of CDM slash centre mids. One of them is winning the ball back and recycling possession, keeping possession, and pushing your team forward into more advantageous situations for your attackers. He can definitely do that. The other one is pushing the midfielder forward and getting a goal. He can't do that, so he ruins somewhat of the enjoyment, especially with his inability to finish. And if you're playing him box to box, that could become an issue. In terms of FUT Champ status, if you do this card, and I wouldn't recommend you do it, start him, get him in your squads. Of course, if you've got Vieira, Kante, stick him on your bench or something, and you probably wouldn't even do this SBC if you got them both, let's be honest with you, right there. He played 3 games, scored 1, it was a penalty, and he assisted 0, got 7.2, 7.7, and an 8.0. In terms of links, he's French, he's Premier League, he's got fantastic links on this game, and a similar player would be Patrick Vieira. Now, I went for Patrick Vieira's baby card because, honestly, I reckon he's very similar. He's got a similar, can't even say that word sometimes, statistical layout. He's got a quite similar layout to stats as Patrick Vieira in this game, and I would say they're quite similar in the way they carry themselves on the pitch. They're powerful, they are good at tackling, they're very strong, and I would associate Vieira with Sissoko. In terms of key pro, will be that power, the key con will be the dribbling. The best chem style, honestly, I'd probably recommend a Shadow, but the one I used was Engine. Takes him to an 88 centre midfielder, 88 left midfielder, right midfielder, 87 CDM, 86 cam, right back and left back. In terms of the best within the Premier League, Kante would be ahead of him. I just want to compare those two for now. So Kante would be ahead of Sissoko, and in terms of French and French nationals, Vieira and Kante would both be ahead of Moussa Sissoko. In terms of passing out of 10, it's a 7, the shooting is a 6. The physical is a 9. He's a specimen when it comes to power on this game, is Sissoko. Honestly, he's so strong in game, it is ridiculous. His dribbling is ridiculous as well, but for the wrong reasons. It's not very good because of his agility and balance letting him down massively. But lads, that's going to be it for the review today. I hope you have enjoyed it. One review today, I do believe. Moussa Sissoko. Lads, in the comment section below, if you want to see, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Acuna. If you want Marcus Acuna reviewed, simply let me know in the comment section below, boys. And I'll get that done as soon as possible. And I'm talking about like tomorrow morning or something like that. So lads, let me know in the comments. Smash your like on this review. 1,000 likes is your target. Thank you for supporting me during FUTMAS and whatnot, and it's not over yet, boys. It's not over yet, so support me yet again. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, add a comment in the comment section below, and as always, I will catch you all next time.